Hello, friends. Happy New Year. We did it. We survived 2025. Okay, so this week I am hosting a recovering from religion support circle at my Mind and Body Collective studio in Ogden. So I'm going to explain a little bit about how this came about, what we do there. First and foremost, this is not a, hey, I found a new religion or a cult or whatever, follow me. This is very much an open space to, we don't want like-minded, we're not looking for like-minded people, which may happen, but we're looking for open-minded people that are like coming in to be open about possibilities. I've left a religion, now what? Who am I? How do I fit in society? How do I connect with my family who is still part of that religion? It's not really a place to be like, oh, all of this garbage happened to me. There are places and times for that, but this is just really not one of those. It's more of a, hey, how are you handling family parties? Hey, how are you redefining God? Or or how are you handling, this existential crisis of what is real or what is true? Or, how do you define, how do you connect with spirit or source? Or how do you, how do you pray now? Or what kind of inspirational, texts do you read? Or like what are you going through? Of course, if stories show up, there's an invitation to not blame, not play victim, but like just like, hey, this is what happened and this is where I am. There's always the option to say, hey, good for you, not for me. Yeah, I don't believe in God. Yeah, I don't believe in anything anymore. I don't believe in, and that's okay. Good for you, not for me. Because this is the God definition that I use that works really well for me. Good for you, not for me, and that's okay. We have the last couple of circles, we've had a lot of different perspectives and viewpoints, and a lot of different reasons why people have left and what they're looking for. We're not here to, what happens is in the circle is I invite, anyone to share. And when you share, before you share, the invitation is to, hey, I just want to share. I don't want any feedback. I just want validation. Actually, just validation or no feedback. I just want to share it. Some people want validation. I just want validation. I just want to feel seen and heard, and then some people are like, I actually really need help with this. What do you guys do with this? Or, hey, can we workshop this idea? Or concept or whatever. So it's just like a really beautiful, safe space to even share. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm afraid. I'm frustrated. I'm, whatever those feelings are, or I'm, even if you're just in a space of doubting, I don't even know if this is true anymore, because I'm not here to convert anyone to any new way of thinking. Because that's what religion did, right? Like, here's this one way you're supposed to think. And hey, dogs. So I don't want to be that. My hope for recovering from religion is for you to find your way, you to find what feels good for you. And you're the only one that knows what that is. I have a lot of suggestions. I've experimented with a lot of different things and concepts, and I can share my personal journey. I can share my insights and ahas. I can share what's worked for me and what has not worked for me, and things that I've never tried before. Like, oh yeah, I don't know. I won't lie, you know. Um, but I am open. I am very open to sharing my story, what happened to me. In fact, I'm writing a book about it right now. It's in editing right now. And it's just my journey of healing and recovering from religion, and everything that brought to me and through me and for me. And it's been quite the journey. Uh, and it's just a really beautiful space that I didn't have when I was contemplating like leaving religion. I didn't have anyone I could go to, right? Because it was like doubt your doubts before you doubt your faith, and the shame and the guilt and the fear that I had for even sharing some of the things that I was going through. And who do I talk to? And when I did go talk to people, I was talking to people who were so mad and still in their like victim, like, like this was done to me and I am, they are all bad and they are all wrong and everything. And I just don't, that doesn't resonate with me. I think there is a place and time for that, absolutely, to allow those emotions to be processed. But for the most part, I just found a whole bunch of people just shit talking on religion and the people in it. And I was just like, I don't feel good about that. Sorry. And I just want to, I left. I want to move forward. What's next? Where am I heading? How do I believe? What does God mean to me? What are the sacred texts? What is true? How do I discover truth? What is, all of these things? I'm looking forward. I'm not looking back. It came that way. I've already been there. I don't need to go there again. I don't want to revisit that. That caused me some stuff that wasn't very fun to go through. I didn't, I've done, back over, leave it in the past. I'm heading forward. So if you have left religion or are contemplating it and you want a safe space to come and talk, that's not just let's trauma bond, I'm not here for it. Sorry, love you. We can bond in all sorts of other ways, but I'm not going to trauma bond. It is, we can do a private session and I will get the drums out and you can scream and beat the shit out of it and like let all of your anger and resentment and frustration and all of that stuff go. But in a group setting, we don't want to bring up any old stuff that's gonna, like, we're just here to like, how do we move forward? How do we move forward? I mean, if this isn't just like the key for living a happy life, right? Let's leave the past in the past. And now what's the next step? How am I moving forward? How do I show up as my best self in this moment, in this situation? How do I do family parties? How do I do, things with the neighborhood, or, how do I handle these things? Let's talk about it. How do we work through them? So it's, I just wanted to create a space that I didn't have when I was leaving religion, a safe space to come and share, and be supported by a group of people who are also going through the same thing, that may have experiences that I can lean on and support. At least, if anything, you're not alone, right? You're not alone. You're not crazy. So, okay, I've talked too long, but I'm going to post the link in the comments, so you can register. It's a free circle. It's just a support circle. This is a community event that we lead to give back to the community. And it is for me, like this helps me. Even though I'm kind of like leading it, I'm there as much a human as everybody else that's left religion and still working through my stuff. I don't have all the answers, but I do have a lot. I don't have a lot of answers, but I have learned a lot of things, and I have a lot of wisdom to share that I would like to share. So if that sounds fun to you, if that sounds like a beautiful space for you, then, come join us. And if you want to get the first chapter sneak peek of my book, it's the unedited version. It's like the super shitty first draft version, but it is like my book. It is, so there's going to be typos and blah, 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 it's not formatted or anything, but you can get the first, I think it's 2 chapters of my book if you go to my website, jennystone.com, and just put your email address in there, and it should come automatically. Should. I think it's set up that way. So if it doesn't, let me know. But yeah, that's free too. So that'd be super fun. And yeah, I'm going to stop because I'll keep talking. I love you. Bye.